Hi, friends. This is Tanya from Victoria's Bridal. I want to give you an opportunity to see something different this time around. How a bride who does not want to spend a lot on a robe, a dress, can start with a plain dress, a plain palette, of course, good quality, but not as expensive as you'd say, a gown that is adorned with all kinds of stones and styles added to it. But if you would like to have a beautiful and elegant but inexpensive wedding, you can go to a simple palette dress like this, a white with lined dress, and you are able to find something very beautiful. I'm going to dress her, and what makes this dress, so beautiful is the fact, number one, that it's very light. It's not heavy on her, so it can carry something over it that will really just create a floating atmosphere of bridal. All right. And so what we're going to do is to get her dressed and to show you that it doesn't have to be expensive. A dress like this probably would cost you maybe $65, 75, somewhere around there. And this is she has her jewelry on, and so she has her necklace, she has a crown tie, and we're going to just show you how you can do something simply beautiful. Okay, so what we will begin with here, it's a very plain palette but a very beautiful start. What we want to do is to get something over her shoulders, and if we're doing bridal, we try to stay away from jackets. Not to say that you don't have bridal jackets. Like, I really appreciate a jacket with a nice tail, or that is adorned with something on it. But we're going to do a jacket, but not really. We're going to do a shawl that looks like something of a jacket that is adorned. And so, with all that said, let's get that piece and put it on her. And so, we are going to begin with a white. This is a shawl and train all in one. Okay, and so the shawl begins from the shoulder around the neck, it crops the neck, and it drapes down to the back. And so we're going to just put this on her. I'm going to show you how beautiful this could be for you. I'm going to take you closer, and you'll get a chance to see the wonderful piece here that can make a difference. And so this is a simple dress, but by far will it be after we attach this shawl train, I call it, because it goes over the shoulder, and at the same time it plays a very good role of adding a bridal train to the dress without having to purchase an expensive gown. And some of you, I'm saying it's very difficult sometimes when you decide to get married, and all of the expenses hit you, but you realize that I can do something different now. Am I saying it, or am I saying it? Like, in just a moment, she has really been transformed. Okay. And I'm going to bring you closer after I have finished the other accessories. Okay. So we want to also, she looks a little plain in her mid, and some people probably wouldn't care. They probably would just go with this straight palette. But I do think that it adds a little bit of fancy to have just a little something right there. So I am going to add this belt. And so I am going to tie it to the back. We'll put it right on the seam where the bodice hits the bottom of this dress. We're going to put it right there. And this will be our closure here. And you cannot imagine, this is so beautiful. I'm looking at this piece and it is just darling, you know. Here we go. So I am tying this belt on her. And boy, I tell you, a belt can make a difference. It can make or break the dress. It depends on the style, the cut of the dress, and what that bride is looking for. But I can tell you, a little belt can really finish a dress. And I'm telling you here, I think that to have the belt is a good idea. Maybe it's just me. It could be. But I want to just, I don't want to do it. Let's finish to dress her. We're going to add a little bling to her. Um, I had gold here, but I'm not going to do gold. I'm going to do silver for this one. Okay. And so, because that's her jewelry of choice. Okay. We add a little strength to her bling by giving her a silver bling purse. One more thing that she needs, and that is she needs one of these bouquets that really can help add just the strength of looking bridal. Hope it's going to hold here, and it does. And so, isn't that gorgeous? Come on now. She started out just as a simple dress, and it doesn't really matter what you really have underneath. You just have to have an open mind to be able to do something different. And as long as you have something that has a little bit of dressy on it, you will be able to create something this beautiful. It is not a very difficult thing to do, but you just have to work with the right person who will work with you. And you'll be able to build on that. And isn't this gorgeous? She looks like a bride. She looks like an elegant bride. This the probably the most that would you would pay for is the veil. Okay. And so that veil is stunning, and it makes the entire outfit come together. I'm going to bring you a little closer so that you can see what is going on. See, so we have a lace and pearl buttoned veil here. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at her smoky eyes. She's such a nice mannequin, you know. And we have her flowers. Here's her belt. We're just gonna show you. Uh-huh. And a little necklace there. No earrings, but she doesn't take them very well. So this is your bag. This is your bag. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? She looks like a bride. And I'm just so pleased with this particular um, setup. Here you have it. You do not have to buy something that is very, very expensive, but you do need to have something that you can work with. And the base of a simple white, cream, whatever color that you are working with, um, it does matter, because if you want to look bridal, it's always nice to have something soft and light. And so try to stick with the light colors to look really bridal. It doesn't mean that you're not a bride. It just gives such a dreamy look to the entire the presence of the atmosphere and that bride standing there. It really makes a difference when she wears a light color versus a heavy color, which I call the dark colors heavy colors, because it's so pigmented and you don't see through anything anymore. Like the veil just gives that beautiful, serene appearance. It just so strong. But I just want to say, there you have it. A bride that's, built up. And I didn't do many things. You really don't have to do a lot. You just have to put things in the right place. And so this has been Tanya coming to you from Victoria's Bridal. Until next time, thank you for watching. Follow, give us a heart, comment. Until next time, God bless. Bye bye.